Now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Close my door. Good morning everybody. Today is the 9th of October. So hopefully this will go out tomorrow, which will be the 10th. If not, I am about to get ready. I have started the day with a smile because it irritates people. I wanted to do a chat because I feel like every YouTuber at the moment is doing it, because most people my age have started sixth form and it's going well and I'm enjoying it so far, but I thought I would talk about it with you guys. So, cheers. I decided to stop filming and write a list of things I want to talk about because I'm going to ramble and I don't particularly like rambling. So, sixth form, I am taking film studies, photography and fine art. But so far I can't complain. I'm really happy that I'm actually doing stuff I want to do. A lot of times I tell people I'm doing 3 creative subjects, like, is that it? It's really annoying me because there's so much more work that goes into creative subjects than just drawing or just taking a photo. The amount of essays I've had to write and the amount of hours I've spent drawing or taking photos or editing photos or watching a film and then reviewing it. My favourite lesson at the moment, probably photography. I have some really great friends in photography and we all have a laugh and it's fun because I have double lessons most of the time. So that means I have an hour taking photos and then an hour editing or writing an essay on them or researching an artist I want to be inspired by. I have like a little group chat that we all talk in and that's really cool. And film studies, I'm enjoying the lessons. I haven't got close to anyone in that as such yet. That's because I'm shy, but I guess it's only been 3 weeks, so hopefully soon I have a good group of people I can be with in film studies. My sister has her music getting on. My mum's doing her hair. We have to be at the house in half an hour. It's not going right. I have a really great group of friends at the moment. If you know me personally, I had a bit of issue with friends like in 2015. So being able to say I have a good group of friends at the moment is really lovely. It was my birthday the other day, as you saw on my YouTube channel, and they got me, and they all came round, they gave me lovely presents. Not that the presents were on that, but it was so lovely to have all of them round. And we all went to my local shopping centre and we all just shopped together, and then in school I have a lovely group of friends as well. So I'm having fun with friends, but unfortunately that means I don't have much time for internet friends, which really puts me down. I have a best friend called Abby who I feel bad, we have a Snapchat streak. I don't really care about Snapchat streaks, but I feel bad if I just don't talk to her every day, because I went from the summer of Skyping her all the time and being able to talk to her at a drop of a hat to now in between writing essays and doing photography and films and drawing and working, which I'll move on to in a minute, is horrible for me. And it's not just Abby as well, it's all my friends, like my best friend Vicky, who we don't have time for each other anymore as much, which me and Vicky started talking, not just Vicky, a load of us started talking about, met over an actor called Richard Whisker, and through him we met someone called Kieran Alline. I think that's how you say his last name. And he is on X Factor at the moment in the band 5am, and I'm so proud of him, and it brings back so many memories of all of us like watching him together and Skyping. Like, we all met through the internet, and it's so cool that I have this community of people who I don't see every day, but I still cast my friends. I made a blog post about it, I think, called Officialanjelly and Neve, and I want to be like Officialanjelly. I'm like Spider-Man, kind of. Spider-Man can do all this cool stuff and he's unknown, and that's what I feel like Officialanjelly is. She can pop up to anyone on Twitter, tell them they're lovely, tell them they're cute, and talk to them for hours and hours and hours. In real life, I'm struggling to make friends in sixth form, like in my film studies class, and I wish I could be like Officialanjelly, but I'm not. So there's 2 sides to me, and I don't have much time for internet friends, which makes me sad. YouTube as well, I'm getting upset over because I feel like I don't have time for it. And YouTube's not my job, it's a hobby, and I really wish I was able to make videos every week. But realistically, I can't. And what I wanted to mention about YouTube is I have all these ideas about sketches I want to do. When I was in secondary school, I had a notebook called Sketches, and it was silly things like what happens during an exam. While I was sitting there doing my exam, if I was panicking, I would think about something else for 5 minutes. And that's when I started thinking about, oh, this would be a really good YouTube video and stuff like that. That's how my mind works. And I also want to make book review videos because I really like reading books. I know my friend Emily doesn't make book videos anymore, but when she did, I was really inspired by them, and she got me into reading even more. I think reading is very important because as someone who suffered from depression, reading a book took me into another world. As in, I got to run away from not having as many friends for a while, and I went on an adventure with Percy Jackson or whatever book I was reading. And I think that's what's really important about reading, is that you can live thousands, I think this is a quote on Tumblr, but you can live like thousands of lives in a matter of pages and escape reality for a while. But obviously, because I'm working now and I have school, I don't get to read as much, and I don't even get to watch Netflix as much, which really makes me upset. But I need to deal with what I've had. I kind of mentioned it, saying I only have a camera. I don't have a microphone, this is probably why the sound's so bad. I don't have a good tripod, that's why I'm using my bags. And I'm using my natural lighting, that's why the video is probably so bad. But not everybody had that at the beginning, and I need to realise that. I can't make a Casey Neistat production video because I don't have that equipment, and not everybody does. I need to use what I have and use it effectively, and forget about, oh, I wish I could do this. I should do what I can do, and I can do a lot more than I think. My camera cut out, so I just wanted to quickly round what that YouTube section was. And I want to make travel videos, I want to make book videos, I want to make ranty, sketch, talky videos. I don't want to just make beauty and lifestyle videos anymore. And I'm quite happy, and I always wanted to do that, and I think I said that in my first ever video, but I didn't know how to make them because I didn't think I had a production. But now I've realised I can kind of do what I want if I make it work. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm hopefully going to do it. And I've mentioned a few times, but I have a job. I started yesterday, it was very fun. It was a good first day. So that means that weekends were usually the time I filmed my videos, but that means now I've got less time because I'm working like 12 till 6. I'm working 6 hours over the weekend. It won't always be like that, but it means videos aren't going to be as often as I would like. I always like to try and upload once a week. I promised myself twice a week, but that wasn't going to happen. Sorry about how stop-started this video was. I'm going to make a blog post that explains all of it in much more sense if you would like to read it, and I'm going to hopefully edit this into something that is easy to watch and enjoyable. But if you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up and comment below something we could talk about next time. And I hope you have a lovely week. If not, I'm always here to talk and have fun in life.